Ever helped save your parents' marriage at age 10? Okay, so my parents are kinda something else. My mom, Brenda, is super into her phone, always scrolling or watching some TikTok dance. And my dad, Mark, he's like the king of grand gestures, but then they totally flop. Like, one Tuesday night, my dad comes home with this really pretty little box. He's all, "Happy Tuesday, my love." He sounds so excited, you know? Like a puppy. My mom, she just grunts from the couch, where she's stuck on some game. "Oh, another thing? What is it this time? Another one of your crazy gadgets I'll never use?" She didn't even look up. It was this really cool e-reader. My dad was like, "I thought you'd like it for your books. It's super light and easy on your eyes." But mom just ripped the paper off, held it up and sighed. "An e-reader? Mark, I have a tablet. And my phone. And actual books. Do I really need another screen?" Then she just tossed it on the counter like it was trash. This happens all the time. My dad would get her flowers or make her special coffee or even a little necklace, and she'd just be like, "Oh, thanks." Or she'd find something wrong with it. It always made my dad look kinda sad, like a balloon slowly deflating. And my mom just didn't notice. She was in her own world. I'm 10, by the way, and I notice everything. I see how my dad's shoulders drop. I see how mom just totally zones out. One Saturday morning, my dad was shining his old shoes. He says it calms him down. I went up to him. "Dad, why do you keep giving mom presents when she doesn't even like them?" He stopped shining and looked surprised. "What makes you say that, sweetie?" "Well," I said, "she always looks bored, or she says something kinda mean. Like with the e-reader. She hasn't even touched it." My dad kinda coughed. "Oh, your mom's just busy. She has a lot on her mind. And sometimes, people show they like things in different ways." He was trying to sound cool, but I could tell he was trying to convince himself too. Besides, it's the thought that counts, right? I just like to make her happy. I wasn't buying it. My dad's super sweet, and he deserved better than sad looks and forgotten gifts. So I started thinking. A few weeks later, it was my dad's birthday. My mom, like always, was super vague about what we were gonna do. "Oh, we'll do something, won't we? Maybe go out for dinner," she said, leaving dad to figure it all out. But I had a secret plan. I got dad to help me set up a surprise party at our house. I even made these cute invitations for our family friends. Mom actually went along with it, mostly because it meant she didn't have to do much. On the day of the party, when people started showing up, I went up to my mom. "Mom, Dad loves your lasagna. He's been talking about it all week. Could you make a big pan for the party? It would really make him happy." Mom looked kinda annoyed, but she didn't want to look bad in front of everyone. So she went to the kitchen and spent 2 hours complaining about the mess. Meanwhile, I was running around, helping Dad with balloons, and secretly telling people to tell Dad how great he was at decorating. Later, when everyone was eating, I made my big move. "Dad, can we have your favorite dessert now? The chocolate cake Mom made for you." Mom's eyes got huge. She definitely hadn't made a cake. I had, with Dad's help. It was a little lopsided, but it was chocolate. Dad totally got it, and played along. "Oh yes, Brenda's famous chocolate cake. It's the best." He gave Mom this really warm smile, like he actually meant it. Mom had to force a smile and watch Dad cut the cake and give it to everyone. And that's when I saw it. She saw how happy Dad was, and she saw me and Dad exchange this little knowing look. And something hit her. It was like a little pinch of embarrassment. Later, after everyone had gone home and the house was quiet, Dad walked into the living room where Mom was picking up plates. He picked up that forgotten e-reader from the counter, just turning it over in his hands. "You know, Brenda," he said, and his voice was calm, but also kinda serious. "Sarah asked me why I keep giving you presents when you don't seem to like them." Mom just froze. Her face got all red. "What? She did? That's ridiculous." "Is it?" Dad looked right at her. "I try, Brenda. I really do. I try to show you I care. In the ways I know how. And it feels like it just disappears. And it hurts." Finally, Mom really looked at him. She saw how tired he looked, how disappointed. She saw all the times she'd ignored his thoughtful stuff. And the cake I made, that she got credit for, it just clicked for her. I didn't realize," Mom mumbled, and it sounded like she meant it. "I've just been so busy," Dad sighed. "I know you have, but it's not fair to me, Brenda. And it's not fair to Sarah, who sees everything. She sees how you treat me. And it's like she's learning that it's okay to be ungrateful, to just ignore someone's effort." It was like a big, cold splash of water. Mom had been so caught up in her own stuff that she didn't even see how she was making Dad sad, and how it was affecting me. "I'm so sorry, Mark," she whispered, and her voice was shaky. "I really am. I've been selfish. And I've taken you for granted. I promise. I'll do better." Dad squeezed her hand, and I saw this tiny spark of hope in his eyes. It's not going to be easy, I know. But for the first time in forever, it felt like they were actually seeing each other. And all because of me, their awesome daughter. Follow for more stories like this.